What's up guys, welcome back to the 100-day challenge. It is day 94 and that means there's not much time left, but it is a Saturday for me here, and it is one of these Saturdays where if you look above, it is nice right now, but most of the day today it's been kind of chilly, kind of freezing. Europe and Central Europe in particular, there's already snow on the mountains. Literally 1 week ago we're swimming in the water, carefree days, and now it's a cold snap go. It's a cold snap, guys. Cold snap, real cold snap. But as always, I got the trusty bike. We've been inside, we've been outside a bit, hanging out with a girlfriend, playing some cards, you know, just taking my mind off things. I was getting some work done, being in the library, train effective. We hustling. Camps that we're planning for next year already. New stuff for the upcoming, so that's really exciting. And I'm feeling inspired, okay? And it's not because I use this app, it's called Pep Talk. It's a free app, have these motivational talks, just a few minutes every day. Pep Talk, guys, recommend it. Not paid to say it, I just recommend it. Or use the Train Effective app. Anyway, point is, I feel inspired when I'm doing my everyday morning motivational kind of speeches. And when I'm watching documentaries like The Last Dance. I know, I've said it before, but I watched the last episode yesterday and I'm inspired again. Thank you. How have I come across this bike again? And this bike has no damn seat on it. I've just reparked this bike and then it's got me a new bike. Let's see if it works. And the thing doesn't work. Public bike system, bro, it doesn't work sometimes. In this documentary, there's obviously it's all about Michael Jordan, but there's this thing, all right? It's in the very last episode where you learn of this player, John Stockton, I think it's Stockton. Anyway, point is, guys, I was looking at this player in The Last Dance and I thought, wow, he definitely looks older than the other guys. He's much smaller than the other guys. Like, how has this guy made a career? And I've heard of the name before, but I did a little bit of digging and then I realized, guys, this guy's a freaking legend. Here's why his career is valuable for you. And I think as we're here at the basketball court and we got the football here as well, this is kind of a nice little crossover, because what that documentary about is with elite mentality. This is really what it's all about. In this documentary, you come across so many elite performers, whether it's Karl Malone, whether it's John Stockton, whether it's Scottie Pippen, whether it's Reggie Miller, like all these famous, great basketball players, Kobe Bryant. Anyway, point is with John Stockton, I was like doing research and thinking, okay, wow, this guy, guys, you wouldn't believe, he played, I can't believe this, because when you see a picture of him, he played 19 seasons in the NBA until age 40, and he only missed something like 17 games in his career. I think 19 seasons, missed 19 games, something like that, but only 19 games. Bro, I've missed probably 17 games this year. This guy played until age 40. Even when he was age 40, 41, he was starting every single game. And I don't know why I'm so shocked. I guess I'm so shocked because this was like 20, 30 years ago. Obviously the technology, the recovery methods are not what they are today. And guys, get this. They made the playoffs every single year. Can you believe that? Insane. You know, yesterday when I was talking to you guys, I was making that point about longevity. Well, I wasn't making a point. I was making the point yesterday about how for myself, I want to be my full potential. I don't want to be 60, 70 thinking I could have been my full potential. And this is where guys like John Stockton, and no different from LeBron, no different from Ronaldo, no different from Messi. It's just another story that I add to my mental notebook, and I share that with you guys thinking, bro, your career is not over when you're 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. Your career is not over. And I haven't even mentioned King Kazu. The reason why I love these stories is that it gets me thinking about the underdog story. Well, not just John Stockton, who was so much shorter than the average NBA player. Steph Curry, another example, short but killing it. And so these stories just make me fall in love with the underdog story. It's not just John Stockton, Steph Curry, Fabio Cannavaro, you know, the football player, won the World Cup with Italy. Guys, he was only 5'8", 5'7". He was centre back. And that's no different from Martinez today, Man United, short centre backs. But they make such a big difference. They don't care about their height. They're hungry. They're more hungry than their opponents. I think about Tim Cahill. You guys remember Tim Cahill? Australian legend. Again, not the tallest, not the biggest of centre forwards, but he'd score most of his goals with his head. Crazy, but it's not crazy because that is the underdog mentality. One more example, 5'3" NBA player who played many seasons in the NBA. Muggsy, shortest NBA player, crazy. And he didn't just play a few games, he played lots and lots and lots of games. And it makes me excited to think, guys, if these players at 30, 35, 40 plus, still killing it with their careers. Hey, why can't I? Why can't you? Why can't you? I just needed to get that off my chest, guys. I'm inspired, bro. Now let's do this workout. Now, you might be thinking, why are the public bikes next to me? And today was actually going to be a rest day, but I decided about an hour ago, look, I'm going to do something. I'm going to get the blood flow moving in my legs because I just feel like doing something. I realized that in the gym, it actually closes early on a Saturday, so I can't use that gym anymore. Two options were just to go home and call it a day, or find an alternative. Because I don't have a bike, I don't own a bike, the public bikes work really well here. Public bike system, bro, it doesn't work sometimes. Was basically going to take one of these bikes and do a zone 2 recovery workout just for 25-30 minutes, be in a zone 2 heart rate of 120 to 135-ish, and that's how I'm going to get my movement and the blood flow going. I'll do my calf exercise at home and we'll just call it a day like that. That's just what I'm going to do. I've got one of the non-e-bike manual bikes for the heavy luggage. Let's get into it. Oh geez Louise, and let's go. I can just hear something right now in the distance. I want to see what it is. Some people celebrating. Alright guys, good to have that recovery workout. I feel much better doing this kind of stuff than just sitting at home doing nothing. You know, sometimes I just get antsy. I just want to move, you know, and it sets you up better for the next day. If you ever feel this way, guys, do what works best for you. It could be the bike, it could be the elliptical, it could be doing 20 push-ups. I hope you feel my energy and the power. Saying power. The energy in what I'm saying, it's coming through my veins when I really feel like when you're the underdog that you have the best opportunity. Because when you're the underdog, everyone's counting you out. When you're Steph Curry and you're not the first pick of the NBA draft, when you're Michael Jordan and you get cut from the high school varsity team, when you're Jamie Vardy and no one's accepting you to play in the Premier League, being the underdog is your greatest opportunity, because if you're the underdog, you can create the best story. Seriously, nothing was handed to you. Nothing was given to you. You had to make it on your own. You had to face every fear. You had to go through rejection. You had to go through enormous circumstances. And whatever it is that you do in life, whether it's football or whether because you want to be the best as a financial advisor, freaking hell, who cares? The fact that you can come as an underdog, that's just the greatest story in the world. And we're definitely making one right here. This is what it's all about. Let's go. Day 94. Woo! Let's go!